It's 5 a.m., the world is still asleep, and yet the richest people on the planet are already in motion. Why? Because billionaires know something most of us overlook. Your morning is your foundation, and if you own your morning, you own your day. Now, here's the truth. Luxury isn't just yachts, private jets, or designer suits. The first luxury every billionaire indulges in is time. And how they spend those early hours sets them apart from everyone else. Instead of rushing out of bed, scrolling on their phones, or hitting snooze a dozen times, they treat mornings as sacred. Meditation, journaling, exercise, strategic thinking, it's all part of the ritual. Think about Jeff Bezos, who insists on having what he calls high-quality mornings. Or Richard Branson, who starts his day with a workout and fresh air. These routines aren't random, they're carefully designed to fuel focus, creativity, and energy. And here's the fascinating part, you don't need billions to copy this habit. You just need discipline. Ask yourself this, what's the very first thing you do when you wake up? Is it something that builds you up, or something that distracts you? Billionaires choose activities that multiply their clarity and confidence. They don't rush. They don't react. They create. So if you want to borrow a page from their playbook, stop treating your mornings like an afterthought. Start small, wake up 30 minutes earlier, read a powerful book, or write down your top 3 priorities before the world interrupts you. Because in the end, the true luxury is not money, it's the ability to start your day on your own terms. Here's a secret that flips the idea of luxury upside down. Billionaires don't just collect stuff. They collect moments. While the world chases the next flashy gadget or designer bag, the ultra-wealthy know that the greatest returns come from experiences, not possessions. Think about it. A new car might feel exciting for a few months, but the feeling fades. Now imagine traveling to Antarctica, seeing the northern lights with your own eyes, or attending a private dinner with brilliant minds from around the world. Those memories? They shape who you are, they last forever, and they spark ideas that money alone can't buy. Warren Buffett once said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." Experiences, whether it's learning a new skill, exploring cultures, or pushing your limits, are what turn money into meaning. That's why billionaires spend heavily on learning, travel, and unique adventures. They know that one conversation on a mountain trek in Bhutan or one insight during a leadership retreat can spark billion-dollar opportunities. But here's the part most people miss. You don't need a billion-dollar bank account to live this way. Luxury experiences don't have to mean private islands. It could be as simple as treating yourself to a solo weekend getaway, joining a mastermind group, or investing in a course that challenges your thinking. So ask yourself, are you spending money just to impress, or to truly grow? Billionaires swear by the second option. Because at the end of the day, your watch will eventually lose its shine, but your experiences will always shine within you. Here's the truth, billionaires don't just meet people, they curate their circle. They understand that the people you surround yourself with shape your mindset, your decisions, and ultimately, your future. As the saying goes, your network is your net worth. But for billionaires, it's more than a catchy phrase, it's a lifestyle. Think about it. Every conversation is either an investment or a cost. That's why the wealthy don't waste energy on gossip, negativity, or meaningless small talk. Instead, they intentionally seek out people who challenge them, inspire them, and open doors to new opportunities. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Surround yourself only with people who are going to lift you higher." That's the billionaire formula. Now, let's make this practical. Imagine you're at a dinner table with 5 driven, visionary thinkers. What happens? You naturally start thinking bigger. You start believing more is possible. That's the magnetic pull of selective networking. It elevates you just by being in the room. But here's the catch. Billionaires aren't trying to meet everyone. They're strategic. They value quality over quantity. It's not about having thousands of contacts in your phone, it's about having the right 5 people who can shift your perspective forever. And this is something you can apply today. Start asking, who in my life energizes me? Who drains me? Who helps me think beyond my limits? Then, deliberately spend more time with the first group and less with the second. Because in the long run, your inner circle becomes your inner compass. So remember this, billionaires don't climb alone, they build ladders with the right people. And the power of those relationships is often worth more than money itself. Here's something that might surprise you. The wealthiest people on the planet know that the most priceless luxury isn't a mansion, a jet, or a yacht, it's health. Because what good is $1 billion if you don't have the energy to enjoy it? Think about it. Steve Jobs, despite all his genius and fortune, once admitted that health is the one thing money can't always buy back. Billionaires understand this deeply, which is why they treat their body and mind as their greatest assets. They don't see wellness as optional, they see it as non-negotiable. From tailored nutrition plans and personal trainers to mindfulness practices and biohacking, the ultra-wealthy invest massively in staying at peak performance. But the real takeaway isn't in the fancy labels, it's in the principle. They prioritize sleep, they protect their mental clarity, and they move their bodies daily. That's why someone like Mark Cuban swears by daily exercise, or why Ariana Huffington advocates for rest as a cornerstone of success. Here's the key question. If billionaires, with unlimited access to everything, still dedicate time to wellness, why shouldn't you? You don't need $1 million chef or a private gym. A 30-minute jog, a clean meal, or simply turning your phone off an hour before bed can be the kind of luxury that changes your life. The truth is, energy is the new wealth. Without it, success feels empty. With it, even the hardest challenges feel possible. Billionaires protect their energy like gold, and you can do the same by making your health your #1 luxury. Here's the ultimate luxury that billionaires protect above everything else. Time. Unlike money, once time is gone, it never comes back. And that's why the richest people on earth treat every minute like a diamond. Let me ask you this. How often do you trade your time for things that don't truly matter? Scrolling endlessly, saying yes to commitments you don't care about, or getting lost in distractions? Billionaires don't play that game. They master the art of saying no. They delegate what doesn't align with their vision. And they focus relentlessly on what moves the needle forward. Take Elon Musk, for example, his schedule is broken down into 5-minute slots. Warren Buffett, on the other hand, keeps his calendar almost empty, guarding his time fiercely so he can think deeply. Two very different styles, but one identical principle: time is the most valuable currency. But here's the powerful part, you don't need to be a billionaire to use time like one. You can start by identifying your high-value hours, the times when you're sharpest, most creative, most alive. Protect those hours like they're worth millions, because they are. Use them to create, to build, to dream bigger. Ask yourself, if every hour of my life was worth 10,000, how would I spend it? That one shift in mindset can change everything. So when it comes down to it, billionaires swear by 5 luxury habits. They own their mornings. Invest in experiences. Build powerful networks. Guard their health. And master their time. And the beauty is, you don't need billions to start. You just need the mindset to treat your life like the luxury it truly is.